Now, this video has been specially requested by a lot of dunk guys who are just getting into the game or already in it or looking to build some serious power. Now, the thing about this, and I'm not finna sugarcoat a goddamn thing in this video. Before I start this video, understand that none of this shit is cheap, especially dunk racing. You're potentially gonna try to go up against guys with 2,000 to 2,500 horsepower with frame off custom builds, right? And every single piece of that car is touched, making the value of these donks 200 to 250 to damn near $500,000, right? With 2,000 plus horsepower. So I'm just letting you know what you're getting into before I start this video. Now, what we're gonna do is start with all the engine. We're not gonna talk about transmission or nothing because that could be an entirely different video of its own. Assuming you already have your 1971 to 76 Impala or Caprice donks, nothing else, you need to first focus on your power plant. You need to focus on your power plant because that's going to be vital in dunk racing. You cannot go in there with no LQ4 iron block or no LQ9 with just forged internals. Nah, you got to make some serious power, dog. So you need to go with a Dart SHP LS Next Pro iron block. That particular block that I showed you is more like a LS7. It has a bore of 4.125 inches and a stroke of 4 inches. So for your internals, you're going to need a billet crank. You're going to need billet rods and negative 22 dished pistons. If you want to do a stroker kit, you can do it. But by all means, you're going to need billet no matter what route you go. You can bore and stroke a LS7 Next block to a 438 or 441 or above. This guy's running 468 LS7 blocks on the Dart blocks, making some, like I said, some serious fucking horsepower. 400 plus CFM heads from Texas Speed, ARP Pro Series head studs and main studs, MSD atomic intake, upgrade to a much better oil pump, Texas Speed LS7 cam package with the 4.2 stage cam. You're going to need some very big ass injectors. You're probably going to need 1,500 to 1,800 cc injectors. And then after that, you got to figure out what type of boost you're going to run. Do you want to do a single turbo setup? Or you can run a twin turbo setup. A supercharger is kind of risky because some guys don't like to deal with the whole heat soak problem. This is just scratching the surface. You have no idea how deep this dunk shit goes. This is a dunk. Another prime example of very expensive and how crazy this shit can get. The interior of this dunk comes from a Porsche Panamera and was swapped in by a guy named Stitch by Slick. This alone is a $30,000 interior swap.